Good morning, my name is Steven and welcome aboard here on Quantum of the Seas. Today we are setting sail for her first ever voyage here from Los Angeles. She's starting a brand new season out of LA and we are so excited to have her here. A beautiful ship, and we're not here to talk about the ship, but we're here to talk about a balcony cabin. We're here in 7568. Let's go ahead and do a complete room tour. As always, I like to start here in the front of the cabin. This is where you're gonna find all of your safety information. We do have a magnet to let people know not to bother us. There is the AC. This room does require a key card to operate electricity, but someone has already provided that here for us. As you walk in, you will find off to the left a full-length mirror. Hello, me, by the way. Nice to just look and admire yourself for sure. Enough about me, and let's take a look at the bathroom. In here, we're gonna find a pretty standard cruise ship bathroom because it is quite small walking in. A nice vanity here to look and get ready in the morning or even in the evening for those dress your best nights, but not too much space to move about the cabin. You find your toilet. There's some shelves here to store some stuff. Not too much space, but just enough to put a few things. If you have a whole layout, this might not be convenient. There's actually a plug up here in case if you're wondering for the hair dryer, which is somewhere else in the cabin. They provide one for you. You can't bring one on board. And then down here, some more shelf space, sink, bar of soap, towels, of course, for the cabin. You can always ask your room attendant for more if you feel like you're gonna use more. That's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the shower. Nice glass tube to step right in. Watch your step, by the way. As we're walking in, they have an adjustable shower head. You can remove it too. Got your temperature control on and off. They do provide a salt and breeze body wash, hair wash. I don't recommend using it. Bring your own aboard, but it's there for you in case you forget. Here's a soap tray just for you to bring your own. I've always wondered what this was, but this is actually a really cool feature. It's a bar to put your foot up on. But anyways, for an average male height, I'm about 5'9", and I do have some height above me, and we could even raise this higher, but I'm also not that tall, so not too much room to move around. I mean, you pretty much, that's right there. So yeah, just be warned when you're coming aboard, but that's every cruise ship cabin. You're really not gonna avoid it. That's usually how they all are. Alrighty, as we step out of the bathroom, we can explore the main part of the cabin. And the first thing we gotta showcase is the storage. You're gonna be living here. You wanna live here, so you wanna be able to unpack. What do we got? We have tons of hangers. Of course, you could always ask for more. A second hanger bar, really cool. Perfect closet space. And then actually, we even got some shelf space here on the cabinet door. That's kind of cool. I don't think I see this all the time. But then right beside it, we have a couch. Now this specific cabin is a 2-person occupancy cabin, so it cannot be converted. Just so you know, it is how it is. To the opposite side, we have the vanity. Hello, me. It has that nice ring light. However, the ring light's not too strong. The lighting on this cabin is very, very dark. I know it's daytime, so thankfully we have a balcony to really showcase it, but it is a little dark in this cabin. Intimate lighting, but if you really need bright lights, just a problem that I have noticed. But your sign, you can request ice with your stateroom attendant, just let them know. For power solutions, we have 2 American, 2 USB, and 1 international. Usually you're gonna find all of your mailing stuff here upon arrival. And this chair has a handle, it's not a drawer. Cool chair to sit here at a desk. You'll find me editing and all that stuff. A little tight, but you know what? It gets the job done. We're okay with it. One of the cool things is, I think because it was in the Asian market, we have a kettle for you to warm up water to make your teas, and I think instant coffees as well. So that's really cool. I'm glad that they include it and they don't take it away. Just so you know, it's usually only in suites, but we're in a balcony cabin and we have that, so that's pretty cool. We have a lamp right here. Boom. Helps with the light. Anyways, down below we have some drawer space. This is where you find the hair dryer. More drawer stuff where you find your room service. Then more drawers just to store things down here, all for you to use. Plenty of storage solutions. Right here is a cooler. It is not a fridge. It is a cooler. Not too cool in here, but enough space to store a few drinks. Maybe if you bring back a dessert, but it's really not that big in here. It's a quite small cooler. Then we come back to the other side and we have more closet space. We open up here. More shelving, actually, to store some things. If we had storage cubes, that'd actually be really cool. In here we have a safe, not too big of a safe, perfect for fitting phone, wallet, keys, passports. Not gonna fit a laptop or iPad. More shelf space, more hanger space as well up here. And then we have some drawers below, perfect, a lot more storage solutions. And just beside, we have the main attraction, the bed, the most important part of any cruise line. And you can have them together in a queen like it is right now, or you can actually split the bed to 2 twins in case if you don't like sleeping with the person, or like I said, you could just kick them over to the couch. Kidding, of course. We have a nightstand with a phone. TV is right before the bed. Then off to the opposite side, another nightstand, and this is where you're gonna find your power solutions. This is the only power solution by the bed. One American 120. That's about it. There's night lights on the side. If you're coming aboard and you like having your phone beside you, pick this side, or you're gonna have to find an alternate solution to sharing it because it's an issue. I don't think phones were as popular when this ship was released, and now we have more than just one phone. We have smartwatches, AirPods, all that different kind of stuff on top of the phone, and I have camera stuff. So power solutions are really important, and there's not enough in these cabins. They need to have more. They honestly do. And Royal Caribbean did ban bringing on extension cords and splitters, so you can't even bring that on to help with the power solutions. It's gonna be a mess. Anyways, we're gonna step out over to the balcony. We can open it up. By the way, when you open it, it turns off the air conditioning. We have 2 chairs that you cannot lay flat, and a little table to put some things on. And since we're so low, we're actually right above the lifeboats, which kind of makes this an obstructed balcony. So, kind of unfortunate. You can't see the ocean down below, but you can see out into the great beyond. This is actually kind of an extended balcony because we do have quite a bit of room. You can extend. We have quite a bit of room. Pretty cool. And that brings us to the end of our balcony cabin tour. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And if you want to check out the full Quantum of the Seas experience, you can check that out right there. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this isn't a goodbye, but it's just a see ya real soon.